got it. No silly mistakes. Let's go. Game 7. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yo, MP.
What's up, Coach?
You brought us this far. Now take us home.
Come on, Coach. I was born ready.
And we are underway again here. Greg, less than 3 minutes to go.
This is...
the moment you can only dream of. MP has a chance to get his team over the proverbial mountain in a Game 7 of the NBA Finals.
Well, they expect this from him, and he's a big reason they're out in front right now.
And here's Jokic. Porter outside. Jokic. Murray sets a screen for Jokic. Porter fires. Off target from outside. Instead, the stat line for MP tonight, and what he's contributed, simply amazing.
Yeah, they wouldn't be in this position without the incredible force that MP has been for them. He has been their fuel.
Never a bad idea setting Tatum up.
The Nuggets trail by 10. Jokic with it. Outside Gordon from outside. Oh, Craig, that does not go.
Trailing by 10. This is starting to slip away from him. And with MP growing up in Chicago and following the Jordan dynasty so closely, now just moments away from starting his own era with a win here.
And we saw early on that MP can defer too much, but in these playoffs, he's stepped up and has become the guy for this team in the clutch.
And after all the drama to get this thing to OT, this has been very one-sided.
Jokic. Inside is Jokic territory.
He's so skilled on the interior. Jokic plays with so much...
Move off the glass.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
The Nuggets trail by 14. And here's Jokic. Oh, soft hands from Jokic.
And the teardrop coming from a 7-footer. No one is stopping the Joker there.
Jaylen Brown, the three goes down.
That one's going to be the final dagger, and these guys can now celebrate.
Yeah, it doesn't look like they're going to let up, and I like that. Keep pouring it on.
And with the game in hand, Stan, you can see the fatigue really starting to set in on the players. They have left everything they've had on the floor tonight.
Yeah, that adrenaline going for 4+ quarters is starting to wear off, and reality is sinking in for the losers. They have nothing to be ashamed of, though. They played fantastic.
And again, MP getting it done, Greg.
He has been a lightning rod. You've got to be kidding.
The Nuggets trail by 15. He answers with a dunk of his own.
Westbrook has an exceptional talent for creating for his guys. He sets them up, and boy, they are knocking them down.
Here's Shireman. MP. This is amazing. MP leaving everything out on the floor here in overtime. Craig, this is unbelievable to watch.
And this is what dreams are made of. Literally, the way MP has exploded here in overtime is just what they needed.
And Jordan sends it back.
And really, that's the brilliance of Jordan, just denying those shots there with tremendous power.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Shooting for Denver, Jamal Murray.
First one falls for him. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. You can sense the relief coming on. They are ready to celebrate.
Yeah, that last bit of sand through the hourglass. Time for confetti.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
That one is off. He hits the second from the line.
Such a phenomenal showing by MP and his guys in this overtime to seal. Just about as incredible as you could imagine for a game 7.
And stolen, and they've done it! They are the NBA champions.
Yo, MP. Hey, what's up with you, man? You doing another one of those visualization exercises?
Was.
All right, well, look, I've been calling you for a minute, okay? It's like you're on a different planet.
Listen, you got to fully immerse yourself in the experience that you're trying to manifest. If it doesn't feel real, then it doesn't work.
Okay, you're right. All right, so what are you manifesting this time?
I got that goal-setting meeting later on with Coach Tucker and Cliff.
Okay.
And I was visualizing how I want my rookie year to go.
Okay, cool. Well, judging by that goofy-looking grin you got on your face, it must have went pretty good, huh? Let me guess, Rookie of the Year.
Even better. A championship, bro.
Ooh, I was close, though. Okay, look, on that tip, when you get to the meeting, they're going to ask you, what kind of player do you want to be?
Mm-hmm.
All right? Have you visualized that yet?
As a matter of fact, I have.
Well, great. What do you see?
Come on, man. You see it.
You spent a lot of time thinking about this, didn't you?
Yeah, only my entire life. Now, did you want something, or were you just coming in here to try to interrupt my meditation, man?
Nah, man. I'm here on official business, all right? I know we boys and all, but I am your manager, okay?
Still can't believe I let you talk me into this one, man.
Hey, that's the power of persuasion, right? And it's one of the best skills you have as a manager.
All right, Mr. Manager. Manager Way, what's up, man?
All right, so I was coming here to remind you about that goal-setting meeting you got today, but you're all over that, though.
100%.
All right, look, don't be late, okay? Because Coach Tucker hates it when people are late.
It's at the arena, right?
Yeah, it's in Cliff's office.
All right, got you.
Okay, good. Now let's talk about pickup hoops.
Oh, nah, P. You're not about to tell me I can't hoop at the park, man. I could get hurt just walking down the street. I can't worry about that, man.
No, that's not my angle. As a matter of fact, I was going to tell you I found the guys in the city who run the best games, okay? Chris Manning and Shakedown. I dropped a pin for you so you can talk to them whenever.
Okay. Nice, man. Good looking out, bro.
Hey, no doubt.
Hey, anything else or what's up?
Oh, yeah, walk with me.
What's this?
I've been thinking. This moment, start to your NBA career. I mean, we talked about this for as long as we've known each other, man.
Facts.
You put in a ridiculous amount of work to get here.
That's also true, man.
Yeah, so I just, wanted to give you something you could look at to remind yourself of how far you come and so you could appreciate the journey.
Yo, is this that club league ticket from when you was out there talking trash in the parking lot, bro?
Yo, it is. And
Don't want to leave Coach waiting.
he must love you.
That's not the impression I get.
Look, you'll be fine, all right? If he gives you any problems, you let me know, all right? I'll take care of him.
All right, man. Sounds good.
It's back! That's right, Shake. My court has returned for NBA 2K25, and it looks awesome.
My court is your own personal hub in the city. Practice your
Man. Here we go. Yo, what you doing here in Plainview, man?
I live here now. And it was either Wolfpack or Dynasty for Club League, and I didn't want to play with you. So I chose Wolfpack.
Yeah, so you want the scouts to see you playing on the losing team and see a star on that, okay.
Now, I'm going to get the scouts to notice me by shooting every chance I get. I mean, if I play with you, you'll be yelling at me to make the extra pass.
That's right, because I want to win.
Okay, that's all you think the scouts care about?
Yeah, the scouts care if you can win, bro.
Okay, then you really are stupid, bro.
'Cause you really are stupid, bro. Yeah, the scouts care if you can win, bro. 'Cause you really are stupid, 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 bro. 'Cause you
Let me give you some game, man.
Here we go. All right.
Scouts only care if you got the skills that translate to the next level. That's it. Point blank, end of story.
Well, you only prove that by winning.
So you prove that by showing how you can help them win at the next level. All right, I'm cocky, but I'm not stupid, MP. All right, I'm not a high flyer. I'm not a rim protector. So if I want to...
We're here in Plainview, Illinois, tonight's venue for Club League basketball between the Wolfpack and Dynasty. Good evening, everyone. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. What a game this should be between two heated rivals on the club circuit.
Heated rivals indeed. Rarely do you see teams like this dislike each other this much, especially in the club league circuit. But you know what? This is a showcase game for both teams.
At the center of it all will be MP, the star player for the Dynasty. He'll be tasked with keeping their winning streak alive.
Looking to make it a dozen straight wins to start the club league season, but I know the Wolfpack are licking their chops at the prospect of ending the Dynasty's win streak. And how excited are you for this one? This is about as intense a game gets at the club level. These teams genuinely dislike each other.
And off the front iron, and in it goes.
Sharp move by Wells. The pull-up is a tough shot for a high schooler to hit.
And Drake, you talk about the rivalry between the Wolfpack and Dynasty. They've both had their moments.
They certainly have, and I would expect a very physical game here tonight. That's the bare minimum when these teams play.
Flat out inexcusable defense. They got lucky that he somehow missed that shot.
He knows he should have buried it with the defense being that lax.
And the leader of this Wolfpack team, without a doubt, is Patrick Wells, a three-star recruit who has a chance to play at the next level.
Hey, he's not the biggest or most athletic player on the floor, but when he warms up, I mean, look out. The kid can straight up shoot the ball. If he can bulk up and add some strength, he could be a factor in college.
Count it. Zadirko lives for the physical play. He goes right at the throat of the defense on that one.
Passes to Wells. Takes a three. Buries it from three-point range.
The defensive effort wasn't there, and as a result, buries it.
And they double up MP. Up again. And Robinson pulls it down. Outside, Timmerman. And now Wells. Patrick Wells misses another.
And you look at the Dynasty, MP has led the charge all season long. He's been a huge factor for them.
Without a doubt, he has rejuvenated the team this season. A standout for the Dynasty as soon as he joined. Now here's Timmerman. There's James with the three. They get the board. Robinson's shot is off. Up top, Luan. Defended by Robinson. Here's MP. And it's the Wolfpack with the rebound.
This is a quarter I'm sure he'd rather forget.
Yeah, he needs to put this one behind him and move on. Also, make some fresh adjustments.
Now here's Stoffer. Offensive board. No good with the layup. MP outside. It's Dillard outside. Back to MP. The shot's good. Dillard making the play there. Well, you think about what sets MP apart on this Dynasty team. His athleticism you rarely see at the club level.
He's been stunning, Joe.
MP with the rock. Pass to Cobb. Back to MP. And here is Davidson. Soft touch off the glass and in.
Great court awareness by MP. When someone on his team is open, he finds them.
Now it's Carter outside to the left wing. Cordova. Hawkins covering. Cordova with it. Clock at 6. Back to James. Carter. The Wolfpack again can't hit it. And with a showcase game like this and tonight's rosters, you can expect a lot of college scouts in the stands.
The importance of this game, setting the narrative of each player's potential. Opinions are forming about these players, and each minute could be another pro or con in each scout's report.
MP, no good. The Wolfpack leading. And Johnson down low, guarded by Cobb. Cordova outside. Here's Fresh. Kicks it out to Cordova. Fires in the triple. Here's Cobb. They really need a bucket right now.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's been a while since they've scored last.
That one goes. Count it.
Wow, a player who loves setting up others. MP makes a smart pass.
Now it's Carter outside. Back to Cordova. And the Wolfpack, another three.
Well, the big name in the showcase has to be MP. He's a five-star recruit and has a clear path to the NBA with his skill set and athleticism.
And scouts want to see him take over the game. They want to see him be athletic. They want to see his instinct and moves on the floor. Because sometimes he can defer it a bit too much.
Nails it from three.
There's no way a player like him could be left wide open like that.
Cordova outside. Joey Johnson for three. Davidson pulls it in. The Dynasty trailing. To the middle. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
When in doubt, you might as well attack the paint.
Now here's Cordova. Now covered by MP. Kicks it to Johnson. Kicks it out to Cordova. And again, the Wolfpack with the triple.
Nice find by Joey Johnson. He's studied the all-time greats at the center position, and he's putting that knowledge to work here. The size on the bench for both teams is formidable.
Oh, yeah, Danny, this team is stacked. I was looking up to some of the players walking in as we set up tonight. Woo, they're tall. I know one thing, though. I wouldn't take too many shots inside with either secondary tonight.
And the foul called on MP. That'll be his second foul of the game. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution.
Here's Robinson, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws coming up.
First personal foul.
And the first one. Fisher, left side, inside. From close range, that one falls.
Oh, I like it. MP playing a bit scrappy there in close.
Knocks it loose. And in club play this season, the Wolfpack enter tonight at 7-4, while the Dynasty are a perfect 11-0.
And I'd say we could throw out the record books, Joe. Whoosh! I threw mine right across the table. Sorry, Drake. Because of the history of these regional rivals is so complex. Both teams thrive on denying the other the chance to win in big games like this one.
Wells shot's good.
Able to play at a quick pace. Wells gets to the ball and instantly has a shot up.
Luan, Timmerman defending. MP high post. The shot's good on the assist from Michael Luan. And some fantastic passing for them in this one.
The ball is flying around. They look like a disciplined, well-coached team out there.
Three-pointer, Patrick Wells. And that's his 4th miss from the floor. He's now 7 for 11. To the inside. And for Zach Timmerman of the Wolfpack, he moved here from Iowa not too long ago.
Yeah, we haven't seen too much of him, and I know the Wolfpack would have liked to see more of him. Unfortunately, he's been plagued by back problems, which can't be fun. You wonder how long he'll be able to keep playing for.
And the foul is called as he misses. He'll go to the line for 2 shots. Drew Robinson picks one up.
And Zadirko is a prototypical guy that any team would love to have. He's big, he's physical, and he's chasing blocks on D.
That one falls, so he hits them both. Now Wells. 18 points for him. Swings it to Stauffer. Wells, a screen. Now here's Stauffer. He's guarded closely. That one drops for 2.
They make Stauffer battle for it inside, but the Wolfpack small forward is up to the task.
Luan can't get it to...
You look at this Wolfpack roster, a lot of players who will play college ball, but Patrick Wells could be the barometer.
And they are ecstatic to have him with the team. Add some much-needed shooting. They're hoping he can change the fate of their season. MP with the bucket.
More effort when they're rebounding the rock, because that's inexcusable.
Back to MP. Stauffer grabs the board. And the Wolfpack have possession. 13-point lead.
And this is what his teammates love. Wells doesn't fear getting hit. He wants to get to the line as often as possible.
At the line for the Wolfpack, Patrick Wells.
He's off on the first.
And we're here in the gym of the Plainview Panthers. It's a familiar floor to some players in our game today because they go to high school here.
Oh, yeah, exactly. I mean, home court advantage is everything in a contentious game like this. A little extra bit of comfort might make a difference. You can't count anything out in such a heated affair. You know, when it comes to Wells, his confidence, his ferociousness, his patience, it stands out the most, especially when it comes from shooting the three-pointer.
And that one's out of bounds. The Dynasty will retain possession.
For the Wolfpack, Joey Johnson. Alex Cordova.
Here's MP. 12 points for him. Baskets made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries. Now Cordova. Pass over to Robinson. Deshaun Carter from the outside. It's hauled in by the Dynasty.
But when you got a shot like that, you've got to take it.
Hey, sometimes good shots just don't fall, but it's still a good look.
Brett Hotkins from outside. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
When I talked to Wolfpack shooting guard Deshaun Carter pregame, he had a tablet with some personal scouting notes, animated plays, and video highlights.
Yeah, Danny, I was looking at his tablet, and he even had a My NBA franchise with creative players to represent each team. That level of dedicated planning makes him a database of information on these teams.
5 on the clock. Connects it from downtown.
And a payback 3 at the other end from Carter. Scouts just love his ability to pick his spots.
And the Dynasty call time here.
Substitution for the Dynasty, Jason Jr. Substitution for the Wolfpack.
Outside, Davidson. Down low. Here's MP. Carter pulls it in. And the Wolfpack have possession. 11-point game. Pass to Cordova. And it's off from 3-point range. Junior with it. Johnson on him. And he gets contact and a whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up right now.
Well, you know the MP is going to get a swarm of attention when he gets inside. Defenders collapsing down on him, and he scores himself a trip to the line.
And the first one at the line is good. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
What I really admire about MP is he's not only this team player on the court that we see, but off the court as well. This kid just really understands the value of helping his community.
Davidson goes back up, and it's blocked. Cordova outside. Johnson, and it's finished off by Joey Johnson.
Cleared for takeoff. Johnson using all 6'8" of his body to go up and finish with the slam.
And here's MP. Releases. They get it again. And on the bench for the Wolfpack, Coach Barry Bay. He's been with the program several years now and is trying to continue the success they've had this past decade.
Yeah, and standing directly in his path once again is the Dynasty. But with new leadership on the court from Patrick Wells, Coach is hopeful that the tide is about to turn for the Pack.
No choice but to shoot that one.
Sometimes great looks don't go, but next time you get the same shot, oh, absolutely, you take it again.
Up top, Hawkins to the paint. MP with the bucket. Here's Cordova. No good there. Good D that time from MP. Here's the Dynasty, trailing by 10. Pass to Cobb. Junior, he's covered by Johnson. Here's MP. And it misses off the right side of the rim.
Well, all game long, we've seen the passion that these teams have played with. No let up, no quit from anyone on the roster.
Yeah, passion is definitely one way to say it. Nothing that we can repeat on air, but it certainly seems beyond a little friendly ribbon.
Substitution for the Dynasty, Dave Zadirko.
And so here it's the Wolfpack. At one point, leading by as much as 16. And it's the Dynasty with the ball. It's a 10-point game. And it's Junior missing. On the wing, Joe Levesque. Hawkins covering. Johnson with the bucket.
Sometimes you see old school elements in Johnson's game, like how he just aggressively attacked the inside to find the bucket.
Just looking to get anything going offensively.
Honestly, it feels like there's a lid on the hoop right now.
To the inside. Here's MP. They get it back. And the rebound paying off as they pick up the second chance points right there.
Nice effort to clean up the miss. Hard work really pays off.
And it's in there.
Doesn't get much easier than that. Late reaction by the D, and he makes him pay.
On the wing, it's MP. Erickson defending. MP outside. Pass to Zadirko. Yes, and it's MP picking up the assist.
And Zadirko showing a nice touch around the basket.
Now a timeout called by the Wolfpack. Some changes for the Wolfpack.
Eric Fisher, Michael Luan, Eric Dillard.
If they want to, they can milk the clock here a little bit.
That's the best option. I'd agree.
And for Eric Dillard, he's a standout at the high school level in the area, but most scouts have him as a middling recruit.
He can just disappear from games too often, though. Great shot, but too many easy mistakes that he has yet to fix. They've built on a very nice lead.
And no signs of slowing down either, as far as I can tell.
Fires from deep. It falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's 9 of 14 now. And this is what the scouts came to see from Wells tonight. He's getting his shot going. Pass to Luan. Inside. MP. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
He's relentless on the glass, and this team feeds off that energy.
And the foul called on MP. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. And so here it's the Wolfpack. They lead by 14. Rejected by Eric Fisher.
Eric Fisher really helps out his team defensively. He's got the size, and so they kind of expect him to do it. But that doesn't mean it's not impressive when he does.
MP. Timmerman defending. Poked away. And it's stolen away by Timmerman. Outside James. Timmerman. Back to James. Stauffer. 6 to shoot. 3-pointer, Patrick Wells. Another miss by Wells. MP right side. Tipped away. And so it looks like the Dynasty will retain possession here.
Substitution for the Dynasty, Ricky Davidson, Jason Jr.
Brett Hopkins from outside. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
That was a pure look from deep. Hard to imagine he was exclusive to the tennis team until recently. Serving up 3 nice points right there.
Now 5 seconds separate the shot clock and the game clock.
What's the pick?
Here's Cordova. Fresh. It's Junior with the rebound.
Hey, time to get the backup some burn anyway.
The clock goes to 0, and that's going to do it for us.
And with a heated rivalry game like this, you knew you could throw out the record books. They're gone. The Wolfpack have to love playing the spoiler.
Oh, it's a tough pill to swallow, especially against your rival. But hey, that's how the cards fell. They still have a great team and talent up and down the roster, but tonight, the Wolfpack was just better.
For Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo, this is Joe Lamy saying thanks for being with us.
Here we go.
And it's the Dynasty to start it out.
And how excited are you for this one? This is about as intense a game gets at the club level. These teams genuinely dislike each other.
Back to MP. And they double up MP. Dillard. Solid defense from Michael Stauffer. Zach Timmerman on the wing. Luan covering. Ball's knocked loose. And it's stolen by MP. And they're pushing it up. The shot's good. Dillard making the play there.
MP pouring his heart out on the court, hustling in transition and staying out ahead of the fast break.
And Drake, you talk about the rivalry between the Wolfpack and Dynasty. They've both had their moments.
They certainly have, and I would expect a very physical game here tonight. That's the bare minimum when these teams play.
Now here's MP. Here's Adirko. Count the basket and the foul. One free throw coming his way.
And that's one of the hallmarks of Zadirko. He doesn't mind contact at all. Nice job converting the bucket while getting fouled.
And the free throw, no good. And the leader of this Wolfpack team, without a doubt, is Patrick Wells, a three-star recruit who has a chance to play at the next level.
Hey, he's not the biggest or most athletic player on the floor, but when he warms up, I mean, look out. The kid can straight up shoot the ball. If he can bulk up and add some strength, he could be a factor in college.
Wells gets it to go.
This is Wells' calling card, honestly. He is a certified dagger from downtown.
Here's MP. Tries again. And it's stolen away by Timmerman. Wells outside. And again, the Wolfpack with the triple.
A known entity, Patrick Wells has been capable of catch and shooting many teams right out of the gym.
Back to MP. It's good. And the Wolfpack with possession.
And you look at the Dynasty, MP has led the charge all season long. He's been a huge factor for them.
Without a doubt, he has rejuvenated the team this season. A standout for the Dynasty as soon as he joined. Now Wells. And he's got 6 points for him. It's Dillard outside. Fisher. MP. Guarded by Wells, and they double up MP. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Substitution for the Dynasty. Substitution for the Wolfpack. At the line for the Wolfpack, Tommy Fresh.
And that one misses. Down low. Here's Junior. The second chance effort. Rebounded by James. And the Wolfpack with possession. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. The Dynasty trailing, and with a showcase game like this in tonight's rosters, you can expect a lot of college scouts in the stands.
The importance of this game, setting the narrative of each player's potential. Opinions are forming about these players, and each minute could be another pro or con in each scout's report.
Now here's Carter. 5-point lead. The Fresh. Shot clock at 5. And that's good. Alex Cordova for 3. Here's Cobb. MP inside. Cordova covering. And it's good for 2.
How about the strength MP showed there, showing off and proving he could score through contact.
MP with the steal. Looks good, it is good. Bucket number 4 from him from the field. He's only taken 6 shots.
Getting in close, always a great recipe offensively.
Now here's Johnson. They get a hand on it. Hopkins with it. Now Carter defending.
The size on the bench for both teams is formidable.
Oh, yeah, Danny, this team is stacked. I was looking up to some of the players walking in as we set up tonight. Woo, they're tall. I know one thing, though. I wouldn't take too many shots inside with either second unit tonight. I mean, look, if you're going to give Carter the three-point shot, he's going to take that. Nice job capitalizing there.
To the middle. Here's MP. Kicks it out to Junior. MP. Comes up empty down low. Now it's Carter outside. And they're on the break. Here's Cobb. Yes, and it's MP picking up the assist.
You know, if we're going back, it was the steal that got the break started. MP has his fingerprints everywhere on this game. You have to account for where he is on defense.
Now here's Cordova. He has 6. James no good. Well, halftime not too far away, and MP and Wells have both had their moments.
And the talent gap between these two doesn't look that big, if there's even a gap at all. When I talked to Wolfpack shooting guard Deshaun Carter pregame, he had a tablet with some personal scouting notes, animated plays, and video highlights.
Yeah, Danny, I was looking at his tablet, and he even had a My NBA franchise with creative players to represent each team. That level of dedicated planning makes him a database of information on these teams.
Pass to Davidson. Laid in with a nice cut shot to the glass.
What a smart use of the height mismatch. He goes right over the defender and lays it in.
The Wolfpack leading. The drive by MP. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 of 8 shooting night.
MP with a head of steam. He has so many tools in his arsenal.
Pass to Cordova. James with the ball. Now guarded by Junior. Well, you think about what sets MP apart on this Dynasty team. His athleticism you rarely see at the club level.
He's been stunning, Joe. When he's driven, he's physically capable of explosive feats. Speaking of, I'm setting my phone up right here because I think we've got a great angle for some viral content.
Now here's Cordova. Deshaun Carter from the outside. It's Junior with the rebound. Down low. Here's MP. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. Outside, it's Johnson. Cordova. Pass to Fresh. Shoots over Cobb. Fresh is clean.
He did well to recognize the size mismatch and immediately cash in with the mid-range jump shot.
And now the Dynasty with it. They trail by 3. Back to MP. Kicks it out to Hopkins. Inside. To the right side. And he camped in the lane there and gets the 3-second call.
Substitution for the Dynasty. Dave Zadirko.
Here's Stopper.
You look at this Wolfpack roster, a lot of players who will play college ball, but Patrick Wells could be the barometer.
And they are ecstatic to have him with the team. Add some much-needed shooting. They're hoping he can change the fate of their season. Wells, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Wells somehow came away with a bucket with the defense right in his face.
MP with the rock. Wells on him. And the ball out of play. The Wolfpack will have it. The 3 gets the 3 ball to go.
A stop now would be huge for this team as they try to pull away.
Time to take charge. Grab that W.
And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. It's the Wolfpack up by 8, and we'll return right after this break. The teams have had their break. The Wolfpack and Dynasty getting ready to kick things off here in the second half of play. And in club play this season, the Wolfpack enter tonight at 7-4, while the Dynasty are a perfect 11-0.
And I'd say we could throw out the record books, Joe. Whoosh! I threw mine right across the table. Sorry, Drake. Because of the history of these regional rivals is so complex. Both teams thrive on denying the other the chance to win in big games like this one.
Now here's Dillard. Here's MP. The shot's good. Dillard making the play there.
Well, MP knows he can score in close when he needs to. And right there, he did just that.
Wells outside. James, covered by Fisher. To the inside. Scores a bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a nifty 5 for 7.
The moment he's free of his defender, he's headed to the hoop. That's a textbook use of the play.
It's Dillard outside. Pass to Luan. MP. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 attempts. And for Zach Timmerman of the Wolfpack, he moved here from Iowa not too long ago.
Yeah, we haven't seen too much of him, and I know the Wolfpack would have liked to see more of him. Unfortunately, he's been plagued by back problems, which can't be fun. You wonder how long he'll be able to keep playing for.
Zadirko's shot is off. And the Wolfpack with possession. A 6-point lead. Shot no good for Stauffer. Here's MP. Pull-up jumper. Zadirko's shot is off. Outside, Timmerman to the paint. Here's Robinson. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, Timmerman is no floor general, but he's not going to miss an open teammate.
MP high post. Wells on him. MP gets it to go. His 8th of the night. A 62% clip.
Well, he's been the key to their offense with the way he shot the ball.
Yeah, his percentage today is outstanding. He's not the only one who's put them in this hole. Well, the big name in the showcase has to be MP. He's a 5-star recruit and has a clear path to the NBA with his skill set and athleticism.
And scouts want to see him take over the game. They want to see him be athletic. They want to see his instinctive moves on the floor. Because sometimes he can defer it a bit too much.
Simply feeling it tonight. Most everything falling in.
Wells outside. Jacks up a 3. Gets that one to go for his 6th make of the game. He's now 6 for 10.
He's too good a shooter to leave open. That's a breakdown defensively.
Timeout called by the Dynasty. So both teams changing it up here.
Ricky Davidson, Brett Hawkins. Substitution for the Wolfpack.
The Dynasty trailing.
And we're here in the gym in the Plainview Panthers. It's a familiar floor to some players in our game today because they go to high school here.
Oh, yeah, exactly. I mean, home court advantage is everything in a contentious game like this. A little extra bit of comfort might make a difference. You can't count anything out in such a heated affair.
Back to Carter. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Down low. It's stolen away by James. Carter with it. Davidson's there. Cordova outside. Carter. Pass over to Robinson. 6 on the shot clock. Fades back. The Dynasty grab the miss. Luan with it. Robinson picks him up defensively. To the inside. MP, no good. The Wolfpack leading. They double him with MP. Outside, Timmerman. Pass over to Robinson. Over Fisher. He can't bake that one in.
Completely unnecessary to go to the fadeaway there. Could have been an easy jumper.
Luan. And here's MP. from the stripe. And he's off on that one. Now it's Carter outside. Inside. Here's James. Pass to Timmerman. Carter. James with the ball. Carter. Second shot chance. It's hauled in by Eric Fisher. They're having trouble creating any kind of offense.
And you can really sense them tightening up a little bit at this point.
MP, Cordova covering. To the middle. Shot to stop the drought. And it's MP missing. And here's Cordova. And he drops it in from the low post.
Great job using his speed advantage to create the separation he needed for that shot.
Timeout called by the Dynasty.
Danny Cobb. Substitution for the Wolfpack.
Wolfpack coach Barry Bay. He's been.
Substitution for the Dynasty. Eric Fisher. Michael Luan. MP. Eric Dillard. Substitution for the Wolfpack.
Patrick Wells on the wing. And once again off the mark by the Wolfpack. It's Dillard outside. Dish to Fisher. Zadirko. And they double up MP. The shot misses. It's Wells, left side. And here's Robinson. There's James with the three. MP grabs the miss.
That's a break for the D. He's not the guy to leave open out there on the perimeter.
Yeah, that's a breakdown, plain and simple. But they got away with it.
Now here's Dillard. Passes to MP. From 14 feet out. He can't get that one.
And for Eric Dillard, he's a standout at the high school level in the area, but most scouts have him as a middling recruit.
He can just disappear from games too often, though. Great shot, but too many easy mistakes that he has yet to fix.
Michael Stauffer knows how to make the right moves on the glass, showing us there.
Here's MP. And it's the Wolfpack with the rebound. Here's Wells. Can't hit it from 12 feet. Great ball movement. They're sharing the rock.
And they're keeping everyone involved and engaged.
MP, no good. Patrick Wells on the wing. From down in the low post, it goes.
Wow, that took some guts from Wells to finish that bucket inside.
Back to MP. Got a piece of it. It's stolen away by Stauffer. Passes to Wells. Outside Stauffer. And the shot goes in.
I like the confidence by Stauffer. When he's close to the rim, he looks to score whenever possible.
It's Dillard outside. Fisher. MP with the rock. Guarded by Wells. And stolen by Patrick Wells. And now they decide to intentionally foul.
Personal foul.
And the Wolfpack have possession. And Patrick Wells outside. The three-pointer goes. And it's been a nice game from Wells, who might be creeping up the scouts list with how he's played tonight. And here's MP on the outside. It doesn't go for him. And the Wolfpack with possession. It's a 16-point game.
Right here.
Passes to Wells. Outside, Timmerman. Now Robinson. Robinson sets the screen. 5 to shoot. Stoffer misses. They're getting beat up pretty badly out there.
They cannot keep the status quo. They've got to make some changes.
And that one's out of bounds. The Dynasty will retain possession.
Substitution for the Dynasty. Ricky Davidson. Jason Jr. Brett Hawkins.
4 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. From deep, it's MP. Drops it in from long range.
Well, with MP as he's looking forward, tonight is key for his development. His coaches want him to be a bit more selfish and dominate with the scoring.
Ball coming, ball coming.
The clock goes to 0, and that's going to do it for us.
And with a heated rivalry game like this, you knew you could throw out the record books. They're gone. The Wolfpack have to love playing the spoiler.
Oh, it's a tough pill to swallow, especially against your rival. But hey, that's how the cards fell. They still have a great team and talent up and down the roster, but tonight, the Wolfpack was just better.
And for Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo, this is Joe Lamy. Thank you for tuning in.
Here we go.
And it's the Dynasty to start it out.
And how excited are you for this one? This is about as intense a game gets at the club level. These teams genuinely dislike each other.
Back to MP. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And Zadirko is a prototypical guy that any team would love to have. He's big, he's physical, and he's chasing blocks on D.
2 shots.
Shoot 2.
The first free throw is good. And Drake, you talk about the rivalry between the Wolfpack and Dynasty. They've both had their moments.
They certainly have, and I would expect a very physical game here tonight. That's the bare minimum when these teams play.
And so he makes both at the line that time. Stoffer with the ball.
Well, the big name in the showcase has to be MP. He's a 5-star recruit and has a clear path to the NBA with his skill set and athleticism.
And scouts want to see him take over the game. They want to see him be athletic. They want to see his instinct and moves on the floor. Because sometimes he can defer it a bit too much.
Swiftly moving up the floor. MP loves to score before the defense can get into their game plan.
Now here's Carter. Dillard covering. Stoffer, that's good.
Whether it was the play call or the look the defense was giving, if you're that open, you have to let it rip.
Pass to Zadirko. Back to MP. Then jump hook. Stoffer comes up with the board. Inside from 8 feet. The Dynasty grab the miss. Fast break, here they come. Here's MP. Rebounded by James.
Credit the D there. They got their hands up and made sure he wasn't comfortable on release.
Yeah, stayed very tight on him. Didn't allow him the space he needed to get a good shot off.
Well, you think about what sets MP apart on this Dynasty team. His athleticism you rarely see at the club level.
He's been stunning, Joe. When he's driven, he's physically capable of explosive feats. Speaking of, I'm setting my phone up right here because I think we've got a great angle for some viral content.
That free throw, no good.
You know, it's good to see Timmerman back on the floor after missing some time with the back injury. They missed his stretch 4 contributions.
Good on the second free throw. And for Zach Timmerman of the Wolfpack, he moved here from Iowa not too long ago.
Yeah, we haven't seen too much of him, and I know the Wolfpack would have liked to see more of him. Unfortunately, he's been plagued by back problems, which can't be fun. You wonder how long he'll be able to keep playing for.
Now here's MP. With just 5 to shoot, Brett Hotkins from outside. And the ball out of play. The Wolfpack will have it. Now Carter swings it to Stauffer. Robinson sets the screen. The tray. Carter launches it. And Michael Stauffer with the 3.
Trouble brewing whenever Stauffer's hitting from distance. He's developing a well-rounded game.
Down low. Back to MP. Fisher. To the inside. Here's Adirko. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And for Eric Dillard, he's a standout at the high school level in the area, but most scouts have him as a middling recruit.
He can just disappear from games too often, though. Great shot, but too many easy mistakes that he has yet to fix.
If you give Stauffer the mid-range shot, he'll try his luck each and every time.
MP inside. Defended by Stauffer. Back to MP. The layup off target.
And he cannot wait for this quarter to come to an end.
Seems like nothing is bouncing his way, no matter what he tries.
Back to Carter. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Eric Fisher.
I don't think there's a person in the building who thought he was going to miss that.
Yeah, he had a wide open look. Wonder if he had maybe a little too much time.
The Dynasty trail. Pass to Hotkins. To the paint. Here's MP. Yes, and it's Brett Hawkins picking up the assist.
When I talked to Wolfpack shooting guard Deshaun Carter pregame, he had a tablet with some personal scouting notes, animated plays, and video highlights.
Yeah, Danny, I was looking at his tablet, and he even had a My NBA franchise with creative players to represent each team. That level of dedicated planning makes him a database of information on these teams.
Well, MP knows he can score in close when he needs to, and right there he did just that.
Swings it to Stauffer. Hits the trifecta.
The D not giving him much respect from three-point range. They might want to rethink their strategy.
And here's MP. Misses in close. We'll see if they want to trade the 2-for-1 right here.
Got to time up that clock, though, to do so.
Here's Stauffer. And it's good. Fought through the contact, hit the shot, and we'll go to the line.
That kind of plays why club league teams can't stand playing against Stauffer. He's so strong that he finishes baskets even when somebody takes a whack. He's a real steamroller for a small forward. And we've talked about the heated interactions of these teams before. It's a result of history and proximity.
Oh, yeah. The bad blood comes from getting in each other's faces way too often over the years. Certainly doesn't help they operate out of the same region in Illinois.
The Wolfpack in the lead. MP with the steal. Drops in the layup for 2.
Focused finish by young MP. He's such a cool customer.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Substitution for the Dynasty. Jonathan Lack. Substitution for the Wolfpack.
Fresh. Davidson defends. Pass to... And with a showcase game like this in tonight's rosters, you can expect a lot of college scouts in the stands.
The importance of this game, setting the narrative of each player's potential. Opinions are forming about these players, and each minute could be another pro or con in each scout's report.
This is the kind of game you love to see, with the lead going back and forth.
And neither of these schools is going to give an inch. Maybe a battle right down to the end.
Kicks it to Johnson. Back to Cordova. Shoots a three. Offensive rebound. And Fresh gets it to go.
You know, he never relents when it comes to second chances.
MP outside. And here is Davidson. Defended by Fresh. From deep, Kenny Cobb nails the three-pointer.
He gets the space he needed. Fantastic work.
The Wolfpack trailing here. Kicks it to Johnson. Back to Cordova. Fresh, the screen. Unloads from 13 feet. The shot by Cordova, no good.
Dynasty coach Duncan Carter has worked to impart a sense of focus in this ongoing rivalry. The rivalry of these teams is well documented, and he wants his club to continue their winning ways.
Yeah, Danny, he knows that the way the games have swung between these two sides is a dynamic rivalry. He would like the Dynasty to play at a heightened intensity for this one.
That was a bad defensive miscue. He just can't give up those kind of looks in a game like this.
The rotation has to be better.
This is how momentum is generated, with finishes like that.
And it's James with the foul. And the Dynasty call time here.
Eric Dillard. Substitution for the Wolfpack. Timeout.
James, covered by Fisher, and the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Dynasty make a change here.
Brett Hawkins.
Back half possession. It's a 16-point game. And so here it's the Wolfpack. And in club play this season, the Wolfpack enter tonight at 7-4, while the Dynasty are a perfect 11-0.
And I'd say we could throw out the record books, Joe. Whoosh! I threw mine right across the table. Sorry, Drake. Because of the history of these regional rivals is so complex. Both teams thrive on denying the other the chance to win in big games like this one.
Timmerman with it. Dillard covering. Outside Stauffer. To the inside. Robinson.
Stauffer loves to play chess, and right there, he made the right move to capitalize on a defensive lapse. Check.
Outside Luan. MP. It's Dillard outside. To the left side. MP. Guarded by Wells. And that one's good from MP.
And from there, you expect him to drop it in every single time. You look at this Wolfpack roster, a lot of players who will play college ball, but Patrick Wells could be the barometer.
And they are ecstatic to have him with the team. Add some much-needed shooting. They're hoping he can change the fate of their season. Wells outside. Lets the three fly. Sinks the tray.
We know Patrick Wells loves to shoot the ball, and he should because, look, he's good at it.
Pass to Zadirko. Both teams making a change here. Timeout called by the Dynasty.
Tim Powell. Danny Cobb. Substitute.
To make a substitution. Timeout called by the Dynasty.
Michael Luan. MP. Eric Dillard. Substitution.
And here it's the Dynasty. They led as much as 20. And the leader of this Wolfpack team, without a doubt, is Patrick Wells, a 3-star recruit who has a chance to play at the next level.
Hey, he's not the biggest or most athletic player on the floor, but when he warms up, I mean, look out. The kid can straight up shoot the ball. If he can bulk up and add some strength, he could be a factor in college. A great part of MP's approach is that even with all the scouting attention, he hasn't shied away from drawing contact or being physical, and he continues to focus on doing the work week in, week out.
Three-pointer, Patrick Wells. And it's Fisher with the rebound. Pass to Luan. Yes, and it's MP picking up the assist.
Well, Luan already has great height for operating inside, and especially when the basket is within reach.
Three-pointer, Patrick Wells. Zadirko grabs the rebound. On the wing, it's MP. Guarded by Wells. Second chance shot. Got a piece of it.
2 minutes.
Outside Stauffer. Pass over to Robinson. And the foul called on MP. That's going to be his 4th foul of the contest. And Patrick Wells outside hits the three-pointer.
And the story of the second half has been their shooting from long range.
Found their rhythm coming out of the break, and they're hunting those perimeter shots.
Now here's MP. Left side, Luan. Fisher. On the wing, Eric Dillard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Good on the bucket.
And it's a thing of beauty when he moves the ball this well inside.
Now Wells. Let's go with the 3. Patrick Wells misses another. To the middle. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Surging ahead at the right time.
Gaining some separation and putting it out of reach.
Swings it to Stauffer. And Dave Zadirko with the block.
And Zadirko loves when shooters try to challenge him because he embraces going after the blocks.
And so here it's the Wolfpack, trailing by 13. Wells outside. The shot's good on the assist by Zach Timmerman. Here's Dillard. About 7 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. On the wing, Eric Dillard. Back to MP. And they double up MP. Here's Zadirko. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Zadirko doubles down there on the interior for some hard-earned points.
Pass to James.
Two points, Patrick Wells.
And here's MP on the outside. That will do it. Put it in the books. The Dynasty continue their amazing start to the season and now stand at 12-0. Great win for them here.
A real gem. You could see why the Dynasty have been the team to beat. Great execution for them when it mattered most.
Well, you know the Wolfpack would give everything they had. You could feel the intense tone of this rivalry match early on.
Yeah, we've seen this before. Ultimately, talent just wins out. The Dynasty has a great group of players to build on, and they might have been tested here a bit, but they proved to be the better team.
For Drake Hugo, Danny Hager, this is Joe Lamy saying thanks for watching.
Coach Tucker showed me some photos of the gym you and your manager set up.
Yeah, I wanted to work on my game 24/7.
Something wrong with our training facility?
It doesn't have any candy in the vending machines. No, I just wanted to make sure I didn't have any excuses. You know how it is.
I do. And that work ethic of yours is something we all love about you.
Thank you.
You're going to fit our culture like a glove.
Well, I'm excited to be here. I feel like this is a perfect place to start my career.
Fantastic. Well, then why don't we talk about our goals for the season then? As a former player, I understand how important it is for an organization to clearly communicate its expectations, and I just want to make sure that we're all on the same page to start the season.
Let's do it.
When you make the playoffs, anything can happen. But from where we stand right now, we are looking to secure the 4th seed, get home court advantage for the first round, and then make it out of the first round.
Hold on. That's it?
No, I get it, MP. As a player, it is championship or bust. But as the general manager, it is my job to look at the organization with clear eyes. And from where I stand, we're still a few roster moves away from legitimate title contention.
Not if I take a leap, okay?
Nothing would make me happier. I just don't want you to think that the season is a failure if we don't win a championship. From my perspective, that wouldn't be true. It would be a failure if we didn't make it out of the first round. And then some changes would have to be made.
I see what you mean. That's fair.
Great. So let's talk about how you can contribute to the success of our team. Coach Tucker is going to go through some personal goals that you need to set for the first half of the season.
We've got some strong opinions on what you should focus on, but we'd like to get your input too.
Okay.
This is a collaboration.
That's great because I have been visualizing exactly how I want my career to be.
Visualizing?
Yeah.
Huh.
You know, like meditation and manifestation, that sort of thing?
Well, why don't you manifest some opinions on this list of potential goals for the first half of the season? Let me know if anything speaks to you.
You want me to just pick one?
There's a lot to work on at this level. Always. And you'll do a little bit of everything, but we find that giving our players a list of specific goals to work on for the first half of the season is the best way to drive development.
All right, I'm with it.
It also allows us to give you some milestones to track your progress. We'll even highlight on our schedule some key games to use as measuring sticks.
That's that communication that you were talking about.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Pick a goal.
I want to win the NBA Cup.
Tell me why.
It'll give us a head start on building towards a championship. We'll see what those top teams are throwing at us and what they're taking away. And we'll get the experience and the knowledge of those win-or-go-home games.
Whoa, you're making this sound easy.
Coach, what did you say to me at the beginning of training camp?
If it were easy, everyone would do it.
And the path to the title won't be easy. But if we're going to get taken serious as competitors, the NBA Cup gives us that, Coach.
And that's what we'll work toward.
Okay, fantastic. Wish being a GM was always this easy. One more thing.
Yep.
We got Media Day coming up.
Oh, I love Media Day. It's always been fun for me as a fan, so this will be cool.
Our PR director, Donna Chase, she's going to walk you through everything. She's great. You're going to love her. Brian, anything you want to add?
Just keep working. Yeah, we'll talk more about your spot in the rotation as we get closer to the season opener.
All right. Appreciate your time. Look forward to building something special here.
So do we.
All right. Thank you.
Have a good one.
You too.
Son, you look like an MPC. You need some new threads.
Time to talk rotation.
Great. I've been looking forward to this.
Every NBA player wants to start someday, and I'm sure you're no different.
I've never come off the bench a day in my life, Coach.
That's pretty much the case for every player in an NBA locker room, until they get to the league.
Right, of course.
There's no nice way to say this, so I'm gonna put it bluntly. You've got an established player in front of you. You want his spot, you're gonna have to take it from him.
Okay. That makes sense.
This team is a meritocracy. You get the minutes you earn. Nothing's given. It doesn't matter what your draft position is or how much you're getting paid. You get it done out there on the court, we'll put you in the starting lineup.
So just so I'm clear, how do you make that decision? Like, will you let me know when I've done enough to become a starter?
Yeah, we've got some milestones we want to see you hit. You hit them, we'll put you in the starting lineup.
This is all pretty straightforward.
Like Cliff said, communication is a big part of what we do here as a ball club.
I can see that, and it's much appreciated, Coach.
Good. Now get ready. It's almost game time.
All right. I'll see you later, Coach.
See you.
Get ready to light it up tonight.
MP, I'm Donna. Nice to meet you.
So nice to meet you, Donna.
Hey.
Yeah, let's do it.
Now, this is all pretty standard fare, and I know Mr. Wells signed you up for media training over the summer, so there shouldn't be anything you can't handle.
You can call him Patrick. We're not that formal with each other.
If that's your preference.
It is.
Wonderful. We've also secured you an interview with 2K Tip-Off magazine. If all goes well, you will be the cover athlete for their upcoming issue.
Wow, that sounds fun.
It is important to note that this interview will not be conducted by our in-house content team, which means anything you say can be published, especially if it's sensational or controversial in any way.
It's noted.
I'm gonna be upfront with you, MP. I'm a team employee, first and foremost. And it's my job to make sure this team is seen in the best light possible. You make the team look good, we'll be on great terms. You make the team look bad, and we will have a problem. But I have no reason to doubt your character. By all accounts, you're a responsible, smart, considerate young man. And it's because I respect you that I want to put my cards on the table.
Thank you.
Are we clear?
Crystal clear, Miss Chase.
Please, call me Donna. Now, whenever you're ready, you can take that elevator to the practice facility and start your interview.
Get after it, MP. Let's get it, MP.
Yo.
So how'd it go with Coach? Any surprises? What'd he say?
Yeah, not really. If I want to be a starter, then I got to outplay the guy ahead of me. Simple as that.
Yeah. Hey, that seemed fair. I'm that same old.
There he is. MP said he woke up today ready to slay some.
It's a great item to take to school or summer camp to show your pride in our team. The National Basketball Association Los Angeles Lakers.
The fans have been waiting for it. They want to see the debut of MP. He'll get a chance to show what he can do as they make their home debut. You can feel the electricity in the building. Welcome, everybody, to the day we've all been looking forward to. The start of a new NBA season on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony from the... And this season's still very young. Greg, what are you looking forward to this year?
Well, Kevin, I'm always interested in the rookies, seeing which guys step up the leap to the NBA.
Come on, MP. Stop something. All right, set the tone.
Pass to Edwards. Lets it go with a three. Drains it from beyond the arc. Well, the start of MP's NBA journey begins now. These the first minutes for the first-round pick.
And I have these Bulls when he was growing up.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. And really, Clark, Luka Doncic is a one-man wrecking crew on the offensive end of the floor.
Yeah, he really is. I mean, he's special. His IQ, his size, the way he can make shots against tough defense. He's got the lean back. He's got the crafty moves. And I think he's a lot stronger and a little more athletic than people give him credit for being. I mean, without a doubt, he's one of the most unique and best players that we've seen in the game.
Doncic outside. The Lakers moving the ball around. Hachimura finds MP. It's stolen by Edwards. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. Randall no good. Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Doncic. And a wide open look for Hachimura. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
Hachimura was hoping the ball would come his way, and he was ready.
Timberwolves have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. It's Edwards on the wing. No good from outside.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's Hachimura. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul. Vanderbilt's checked in for the Lakers.
Second team.
So it's the Lakers now. They trail by 1. Here's Doncic. And he makes good on the layup.
You know, as I watch Doncic, I think it's futile to try to distract this guy. His focus and concentration and control of himself is excellent.
They double-team Conley. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Sinks the triple. Edwards got a couple of threes now in the first for Minnesota. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, briefly spoke with J.J. Redick. Their team's main focus tonight, well, it starts with All-Star Anthony Edwards. He said Ant is an incredible player. He's so physical. We have to throw multiple bodies at him. It's got to be a team effort to keep Edwards in check. An ambitious game plan. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Edwards can't hit. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them. but not last year as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you got to look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But, boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future.
Doncic, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Alexander Walker. Hands it from downtown.
Unselfish, good vision. Nice dime by Julius.
Doncic passes to MP. LeBron James on the wing. This one for three. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start, too, for two.
Answer there.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
Heading to the court, the Lakers go. Mason Lloyd.
Connect, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Gabe Vincent comes in for Doncic. Minnesota also making some changes. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Clark comes in for McDaniels. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. Pass to DiVincenzo. Alexander Walker with the ball. And he goes in for the dunk.
Good find that time by DiVincenzo. An unselfish player, always looking to make the extra pass.
The Lakers trade. Vincent the pass to MP. Here's Vanderbilt, guarded by Reed. Here's James. And he drops it in from the low post. James has got 8. This tug-of-war game continues.
And, guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
Pass to Alexander Walker. And the 3 ball is good.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now connect. MP, that's for 2. That one wide left.
And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. The Timberwolves on top, up by 2. 2K Sports, back in a moment here in Los Angeles. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
Connect out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Austin Reeves. Then there's Len. And it's MP in at the 2. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Let's go across the court, and here's some more news on MP.
Hey, guys, a lot of excitement in the air as MP makes his NBA debut tonight. I asked him how he felt about his journey here, and he told me it hasn't been easy. I had to grow a lot as a person and as a player, but I'm ready to keep putting in the work and fight my way to the top. It's just the beginning of what could be a fantastic career. Guys?
Gosh, I love that kid. Hey, David, you can tell this organization expects big things from MP. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
And you see, don't you, Clark, the steady progression year over year for Anthony Edwards.
Well, he's already an all-star since his 3rd season. With Edwards, the chance is there, if he continues to show the same improvement he's shown thus far, that he's going to be MVP caliber, and I dare say, perhaps the face of the league for several years to come.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Here's Edwards. A beautiful finish inside by Ant.
Dead-eye shooting from them this quarter.
And you know what? The frustration for the defense is mounting because it seems like they can't miss out there.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. Some changes for the Lakers. Hachimura is checked in for Len, and James subbed in for Connect. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Minnesota. Conley now comes in for Dante DiVincenzo.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Edwards passes to Alexander Walker. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. MP kicks to James. Pass to MP. Stolen by Reed. Edwards with it. Defended by Reed. The 8-footer. Edwards can't hit. Lakers trail by 7. James up top. Defended by Alexander Walker. MP, that's for 2. And again, the Lakers no good. Enzo Conley will bring the ball up for Minnesota. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Edwards kicks to Conley. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot.
He's become so comfortable from long range. That shot's now a weapon for LeBron.
We've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And the Lakers with some changes. Connect comes in for Vanderbilt. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Austin Reeves. Minnesota also making some changes. Randall's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Alexander Walker. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Edwards.
I don't think the defense was ready for DiVincenzo to get assertive like that. Dunking right on top of him there. Oops, upside your head.
Here's Doncic. And again, it's the Lakers.
Boy, really nice job to take what the defense was giving them there.
Minnesota leading by 9. There's 53 seconds left in the first half. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Count that one. DiVincenzo's got 4 points in the quarter.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Pass to Connect. MP with it. Kicks it out to LeBron. MP outside. Shoots. And he overshot that one, missing.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And finished off by Gobert.
Stay clear of Gobert on the dunk now. The force he goes to the rim with is mighty.
A 3 from MP. Rebound, Minnesota. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Timberwolves. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Swerving off topic for a moment, I need you guys to weigh in on this. Is a hot dog a sandwich?
Oh, man.
Now let's talk about that lopsided first half. Obviously, a lot of work to do for the Los Angeles Lakers. And that concludes.
And there wasn't. Substitution here for the Lakers. Vanderbilt's checked in for Jackson Hayes. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Hachimura. Connect, he's checked in for James. And MP subbed in for Doncic. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Reed, he's checked in for Gobert. Clark comes in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. That free throw, no good. And Clark for the Lakers. Their last 2 seasons ended in playoff losses to the Denver Nuggets.
And I tell you what, they fought hard both times, Kevin. The point differential was only 24 points over the 4 games in 2023 and just 11 points in 2024. LA actually led most of the 5-game series, but weren't able to advance.
So on the floor for Minnesota, they've got Reed. Julius Randle is out there with Clark. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Alexander Walker in at the shooting guard. Pass to Clark. He's looking for DiVincenzo and finds him. And it's in there.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of.
MP deciding where to go with it. From outside, off the mark. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Up in the front court, the forwards are James and Vanderbilt. MP out there with Vincent. And it's Hachimura in at center. That's the Laker 5. And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him.
Team foul. Now into the lineup for the Timberwolves, number 33, Leonard Miller.
Timberwolves leading by 9. Pass to Reed. Back to DiVincenzo. Clark, the pass to Miller. To the paint, here's Edwards. That's in, coming off an assist from Miller. Edwards got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Minnesota. LeBron kicks to MP. Back to LeBron. MP outside. Shoots the 3. Miller grabs the miss.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
And he makes the first. There's always a surprise, isn't there, Clark, in the offseason? Let's go back to 2022. That offseason, the Timberwolves going all in on Rudy Gobert.
Basically, Kevin, they traded 5 firsts plus a bunch of good players for Gobert. Was derided at the time, and I can understand why, but Rudy's defense has taken them to another level, and he's actually been a little better offensively than people thought he would be.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo bangs home the trifecta.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Outside Edwards. And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant one there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Minnesota.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
And, you know, they've done a fantastic job scoring inside as a result, finding plenty of opportunities to cash in near the hoop.
When Naz Reid is out there, Clark spacing the floor. Seven-second difference, shot and game clock. Out to the right wing. Here's Connect. That one a 10 offline to the right, but drops in for him. Well, for the Timberwolves, they can just run out the clock here. Now, Alexander Walker. So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in.
Not over. Plenty of time left.
All right. You got your feet wet. Now the real work starts.
Whatever it takes, Coach. You know I'm game.
Look, everyone thinks what happens out there is what creates an NBA legend, but they're wrong. 90% of the work happens here, behind the scenes, at practice, in the gym, at film sessions, and in the locker room.
I agree. The games are where you prove that you've been putting in the work. No shortcuts.
Yeah, correct. Over here is the entrance to our practice facility, and over there is the gym.
Everything all in one place. That's great.
Yep. We made everything as convenient as possible, so there is no excuse to not put the work in. Now, come here. Right here, we've got everything related to your schedule, including those key games we talked about based on your personal goals.
Coach, that was great. That was really helpful.
Which reminds me, we've talked a lot about maximizing your playing career, which is critical. But you need to remember, you become the best version of you so we can become the best version of us.
Coach, you have to put that on the T-shirt.
I am serious, MP.
I'm serious, too. You become
This is a team game. Everything you do both on and off the court affects our ability to win games. Okay, team chemistry is vitally important to our success, and if you do things that negatively affect that, you hurt the team. A press conference answer that rubs someone the wrong way might mean they look you off when you're open, and now we're taking a contested shot instead of an open one. It's all connected, and it all matters. Are we clear?
Crystal.
Good. Now rest up, rehydrate, and follow the trainer's plan to a T. Proper recovery is just as important as proper training. and you get back to work tomorrow.
Tough game tonight. Get them next time.
First game in the pros. I'm sure your phone is blowing up.
No, I haven't had a chance to look at my phone yet.
Well, when you do, there'll be texts from every person you've ever met and a few people you haven't. Most notably, there will be press.
Makes sense.
Look, emotions run high when a game has just ended, okay? All I'm asking is that you take a moment to think before you respond. Words can get twisted easily in the league, and what might seem like a harmless bit of bragging could be taken as a slight. A teammate, by an opponent, a coach, you name it.
I'm under a microscope now.
That's right. All part of the business.
Understood.
Great. If you have any other concerns, press or PR related, you know where to find me.
What's up for dinner tonight?
I might take home one of the chicken strips from here. I don't know. I was thinking. Yeah, an air fryer. Turn some right up.
It's ice cold. I have no idea. That's a good idea. All right, great snack idea. I'm all ears. Triple decker PB&J.
Have you? Do you think it'd be nice?
Tough debut for MP, but great players bounce back from bad games. And he's a great player.
Crowd looks hyped tonight. Better come with it.
All right, baby. Let's get down.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave?
Yeah. This for my city, this for the top, this for the top, this for the win, this for the win, this for the crown, this for the crown, this for my homies and brothers. They know that I love them, I got them all holding it down. Shorty, you pretty, you come to my city. This for my city. We thank you for coming, we thank you for coming.
Hello out there, and get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Tonight, we've got the Los Angeles Lakers. Early in the season like this, it's interesting to see the improvement and new skills players have picked up over the offseason, Doris.
BA, it really is, because yes, do the players take a brief respite unequivocally? You've got to get your body right and get your mind back and rejuvenated. But the fact is, for most NBA players, this is a 365-day commitment. They are working on shooting, conditioning, skill development. There is very little time off for these guys.
Now let's take a look at Phoenix's opening lineup. in for the Lakers. MP comes in for Reeves. There's 1:54 left in the first quarter here. It's James on the wing. And it's James with the jam.
Oh, stop it. That one just too easy for LeBron James. So high above the rim.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Suns. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Thanks, guys. The Lakers this summer signing first-time head coach J.J. Redick. He's a veteran of 15 seasons, and the sharpshooter's rise in broadcasting had been meteoric. The Lakers really want Redick to be their long-term head coach, but the question, with an aging superstar in LeBron, how much patience will exist in L.A. for Redick learning on the job?
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Okay, Shams, thank you. And now we'll go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to talk with J.J. Redick.
We talked about how he plans to contain Devin screens and stay on top of Booker. That's the name of the game here, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. A nice shot by Doncic. Doncic has got 7 points in the game.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Pass to Plumlee. Here's Booker. 4-3. Rebound, the Lakers. Doncic has got 4 rebounds now.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Vanderbilt finds MP from the high post. Kevin Durant with a rebound. Phoenix has gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. Fires from deep. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Well, more and more you see big men working on the outside shot, and this guy has one of the better ones in the league.
And Doncic launches from deep. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. Offense is coming free and easy as we wrap up the first. Phoenix out in front, leading by 5. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Well, they've really been racking up three-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Suns. Beal and Allen are out on the wing. Royce O'Neal is out there with Mason Plumlee, and it's Jones in at the point guard position.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to MP. Outside Reeves. There's a screen by Lynn. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. The Suns leading. To the inside. Here's Jones. Blocked!
Well, for a big guy so light on his feet and rising into the air with ease.
To the middle. Here's MP. MP getting it done inside.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Hachimura's checked in for Los Angeles. And a change for the Suns. Dunn's checked in to the paint. Here's Beal. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Beal's got 10 points in the game.
Well, this is how Bradley Beal just makes it impossible to guard him. 3-level scorer. This time he goes to the inside game.
Pass to MP. And he can't bank that one in. The Suns have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. And one of the game's best shooters, Doris, Grayson Allen, can really stretch the floor for you.
B.A., his presence on this particular roster is so significant because of what they can do around him. Yes, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter because he can flat beat you from distance, but you also can't foul him. He is consistent at the free throw line, and he's very capable off the bounce. Grayson Allen is a more well-rounded player than he's given credit for.
And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. LeBron, he's checked in for Los Angeles. O'Neal, he's checked in for Phoenix. Devin Booker comes in for Jones. Out to the wing. Dunn, the pass to Booker. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix. Pass to MP. Fires from the wing. Count that one. And the Lakers lead by 2.
Quick decision-making by MP. I love how confident he looked taking that shot.
From the high post. Vanderbilt pulls it in.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Hachimura left side. Inside. Here's MP. The rebound by Allen. And so it's Allen who brings up the ball for the Suns. And this matchup with Los Angeles, their first meeting of the season.
Winning the season series last year in a battle of middle-of-the-pack teams.
Yeah, such a versatile scorer. Devin Booker, the 3 levels. You want to give him the midi, he'll take it.
Back to James. Down low. Here's MP. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. They couldn't put the pieces together last time out, losing to the Clippers.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
You cannot allow your opponent to shoot that high a percentage. That is going to get you beat night after night.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And Los Angeles making a change here. Doncic checked in. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for the Suns. Jones comes in for Bradley Beal. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, guys, the Suns are going for it. All-star guard Devin Booker said everybody here is on the same page. We're in win-now mode. We want excellence. We know it's not going to be easy, but when you give up that much, we're trying to win this year and years to come. Brian, this front office has been aggressive.
They are all in, Allie. Thank you. And Devin Booker is already one of the greatest players in Suns history, Brent.
Well, you could argue that Steve Nash still ranks ahead of him. He did win 2 MVPs with the Suns. But when it's all said and done, I think Booker will be regarded as the best.
We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
Oh, my. And that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
There's a minute 17 left to play in the first half of basketball. Doncic finds James. To the middle. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. Some changes for Los Angeles. Hayes comes in for Vanderbilt. And Reeves is subbed in for MP. Richards is checked in for the Suns. Beal comes in. Through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's Los Angeles. They're up by 5. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
Check it out, Los Angeles. They didn't come out the gates the way they hoped. Took the L, but they don't think that represents who they are.
Well, and returning our attention to this game, an impressive first half for the Lakers.
I love the depth of this team, man. Their subs have been huge tonight, giving them a scoring punch that they've...
Appreciate you joining.
And in that first... We'll go for a different look here. Finney-Smith checked in for Hayes. Vanderbilt comes in for Hachimura. Connects checked in for LeBron. And MP subbed in for Doncic. So Phoenix going with almost an entirely new group here. Plumlee's checked in for Richards. O'Neal comes in for Durant. Allen, he's checked in for Dunn. And it's Jones in for Devin Booker. Austin Reeves out there with MP. Then it's Connect. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt. And it's Finney Smith in at the 5. That's the Laker 5.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Reeves, the pass to Vanderbilt. Outside Reeves. Back to MP. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
What a tremendous finish by the young MP. This guy does exactly what it takes to get the contact drawn.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Free throw no good from MP. Beal from outside. He buries it from 3. Beal's got 5 points now this quarter.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And so it's Los Angeles in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. And now let's take a listen in on head coach Mike Budenholzer.
Just keep grinding. Keep getting stops. The offense will come. See if we can move it a little bit more against the Reds and then drive it.
And Coach Bud wants his guys to work harder on offense.
Yeah, and I like what Coach Budenholzer said. Just keep gutting through it, and eventually, hopefully, it will come around.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the floor for Phoenix, they've got Devin Booker, Mason Plumlee out there with Royce O'Neal. Then there's Grayson Allen, and it's done in at the 3 spot. Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, there are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days, partner.
Well, thank you for the nice words, B.A. Of course, I took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades or so, we see a bunch of guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve.
Ooh, stolen by Allen. They're running. Moving it up. Here's Booker. Oh, my. Booker just throwing it down.
Yeah, Booker welcomes this offensive responsibility. Very capable of carrying the load.
Outside Vanderbilt. Launches it. The rebound by Allen. Suns trail by 10. To the paint. Outside for Booker. Pass to Plumlee from deep in this quarter. And again, the Lakers no good. The Suns have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Allen, the pass to Booker. This one for 3. Wow, way back there. Devin Booker connects.
Well, that's his second 3 of the game. 1 in the first half, 1 here.
And so J.J. Redick. So it's a narrow victory for the Lakers. Pulling it out for the W. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2...
Solid effort tonight on both ends. I hate the Spurs. Make sure you win tonight or it's a long flight home.
Get ready to light it up tonight.
Same time. Same time.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to the first matchup of the NBA Cup. There is a lot of excitement in this building tonight. And tonight, it'll be the San Antonio Spurs going up against the Los Angeles Lakers. Alongside Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and since the Phil Jackson era, Shams, the Lakers are now on their 7th, and I can't even believe I'm saying it, 7th coach in the last 4. Making a switch here. Johnson's checked in, and then for Los Angeles, Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt, and MP subbed in for Austin Reeves. And tonight marks the start of the NBA Cup for MP. I know a major goal for him is winning this competition, making a statement to the rest of the NBA.
Well, when you look at the Cup, you almost have to win this first game to advance out of the group stage. So MP has made it a point to get his teammates ready, imploring them to treat this like a playoff game. I'm excited to see how they come out.
Taking a look at the Lakers. In at forward for him, it's James and Hachimura. Luka Doncic out there with MP. And it's Hayes in at the 5. And for the inside scoop on MP, and I mean inside, let's send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, MP certainly has his heart set on winning this NBA Cup. I asked him why it was so important to him, and he said it'll show just how strong this team is, that we're competitors, and that we're must-watch basketball this season. MP certainly sounds committed to this tournament. Guys?
We all love the NBA Cup, don't we? And I bet his coach loves hearing his player MP say that as much as we do. Thank you, David. To the inside, here's Bassett. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Reeves the pass to James. Los Angeles with another miss. Spurs leading by 4. Paul with the ball. Defended by Reeves. A pass to Fox. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Fox has got 9.
Rise and fire. Man, I love watching Fox cash in off the catch.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Hachimura with a screen on Paul. Reeves. A rebound by Johnson.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Fires for 3, and he's good on the 3 ball.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
And so it's San Antonio, ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Spurs?
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
Victor Wembanyama is out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Chris Paul. Then there's Keldon Johnson. And it's Champagnie in at the shooting guard position. That's the San Antonio 5. So, Shams, when the league brought in that 65 game played rule, It sure seemed to motivate players to suit up.
Those awards aren't just about prestige, Kevin. They're about cold, hard cash. And every summer, we're going to see records set for the biggest contract in NBA history. Every summer that goes by, and that certainly has an effect on players wanting to play and players being in the lineup. Now with the 65 games played rule, there is an incentive for all NBA teams and different accolades.
Yes, well said. Here's Champagnie. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Champagnie's got the lead up to 14 now for the Spurs. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Reeves the pass to MP. Paul with the steal. And now in transition, it's Barnes. Here we go. And there's the lay-in. Barnes has got his first basket.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Hey, Shams, you're always on the pulse of those league-changing trades. We certainly saw some impactful ones last season.
Across the board, the Pacers, the Mavericks, they made deep runs, and they did so on the back of some big trade deadline moves. Those are transformations that excite all of us to witness. Even New York getting OG Anunoby at the trade deadline. This is a league that's built on capitalizing at the moment and striking when the iron's hot. And we saw multiple teams do that this last season.
The trade deadline was phenomenal for those teams you mentioned. Really impactful. Vanderbilt's checked in for the Lakers. LeBron comes in for connect. MP powers through the contact inside.
What a finish by MP. He just finds a way to convert through contact.
Poked away, and it's the Lakers on the break. Finished off the break. MP's got 4 points in the quarter.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end.
Inside, Victor Wembanyama.
Wembanyama is a specimen, going at the rim there with a purpose.
MP up top. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got his 5th rebound in this one. Paul passes to Wembanyama. That bucket in no time at all. And now that's 11 points for Victor Wembanyama.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
Paul outside. Pass to Castle. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one. Now Reeves. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. And a look now at San Antonio's upcoming schedule. On Saturday, they'll be taking on Klay Thompson and the Dallas Mavericks. Then on Tuesday, they'll go back home and will be hosting the Oklahoma City Thunder.
And that game against the Warriors is going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge.
And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. And just great to have Shams join us, isn't it, guys? Such a wealth of knowledge.
Yeah, no one is more locked in on the league. If there's a move happening, Shams knows about it before the players do.
Hayes is checked in for the Lakers. Doncic finds MP. Goes up with a stripe. Rebound San Antonio. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good in that one.
It just seems like the defense wasn't interested. They got away with one.
Here's Vanderbilt. Hayes trying to break through. Vanderbilt's shot is good. Vanderbilt's got 8.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Vassell outside. To the middle. Here's Castle. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
They say the vertical is where Castle lacks a bit. Show me where it lacked there.
Here's MP. Rebounded by Castle. Down low. Pass to Soto out the quarter with a 20-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
I mean, when you go inside and impose your will this way, you're delivering a gut punch.
Yeah, there's a whole other... All right, now, still early on. Thank you for being with us.
And after... Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. In it forward for him, it's James and Hachimura. MP out there with Vincent. And it's Vanderbilt in at the center.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Nobody near Barnes. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist.
And that's confidence right there. Barnes wasting no time firing away.
Now, here's MP. He's tightly guarded. It's good. Paul with the ball. Pass to Champagny. Ball is doubled. Vanderbilt against Wembanyama. Knocks it loose. And stolen by MP. Here we go, one-on-one. James kicks to Hachimura. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Greg, we see the NBA fining players for certain actions or statements.
Multiple offenders are always going to be under the microscope, Kevin. Sometimes they end up playing into those expectations, so those punishments can appear a bit skewed.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Castle's checked in for the Spurs. The Lakers also with the sub. Hayes is checked in. Here's Paul. Wembanyama sets a screen for Paul. And the foul called on MP. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Pass to Castle. Here's Wembanyama. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Richard during his rookie year.
Substitution on the court.
.136 left to play here in the fourth. Hachimura, count that one.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for San Antonio.
They really lit it up in this one. Fantastic offensive performance.
Definitely just simply shot the ball well. One of those games to be proud of.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for De'Aaron Fox.
he really managed to shine on both ends of the floor, finding lots of opportunities to affect the game and make an impact.
Here's Bassey. The kick out to Barnes. Pass to Johnson. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And the Spurs making a change here. Branham's checked in. Alex Len's checked in for Los Angeles. The Lakers with the ball. 17-point game. Vincent finds Hachimura. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Spurs ball. Lakers substitution. Number 14.
Way Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight. Mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To the paint. Bassey, the pass to Branham. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And the Spurs lead by 19. Got a piece of it. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. And tonight, not just a regular season win.
Welcome in to the Jalen Murphy Show. I'm your host, Jalen Murphy. I know more about sports than you do.
That's debatable.
Watch your mouth, Russ. We got a great show for you today, starting off with a brand new segment, Trash Talk Do's and Don'ts.
Oh, I'll start. Don't tell people how to trash talk when you were a seventh man with a rickety jump shot and the handle of a precocious fourth grader.
Okay. Do keep your mouth shut if you spent most of your career waving towels at the end of the bench.
You know what? You've been selling me short since college, man. How about this? We could have won a championship, but you looked me off to take a double-team 30-footer at the buzzer, buddy.
For the last time, Russell, you weren't open.
I was open.
Guys,
I was open. I was wide open.
Just, if I may, can I just say, wowzers. I'm so looking forward to learning from both of you. And more data is always important, even when it's something as unquantifiable as trash talk.
Shut it, Toby!
Okay.
Let's start the segment. Don't trash talk if you can't back it up. There's nothing worse than writing checks with your mouth that your game can't cash.
That's what I'm saying. Not only does it make you look like a clown, but it demoralizes your teammates.
You'd know all about demoralizing your teammates, wouldn't you, Russ?
Oh, you would like to think so, except that my basketball skills were so superior to yours my entire career that you couldn't light a candle to me, Jalen.
Guys, if I may, just to put some perspective on this, there are only 525 athletes in the NBA at any given moment. And FIBA estimates there are 450 million basketball players worldwide.
Wow.
Which means you're in the top 99.9% of players by just being in the NBA alone, which that's a pretty impressive stat, Jalen.
Toby.
Yes?
Enough.
Oh.
You already won the lottery by marrying my sister. There's no need to suck up to Russell.
Don't beat yourself up till you check the tape. You guys look tired out there. New Orleans gets after it. It's going to be a rowdy crowd out there.
MP in the house.
MP said he woke up today ready to slay some dragons.
right, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, BA. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line.
He's checked in for the Pelicans. Alvarado comes in for DeJounte Murray. Hachimura's checked in for Los Angeles. MP comes in for Reeves. On the court for the Lakers. At the forward slots, it's LeBron and Hachimura. Luka Doncic is out there with MP, and it's Hayes in at the 5, roaming the paint. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Pelicans are still developing their on-court chemistry. Coach Willie Green said this group is still pretty young in terms of being on the floor together. We're starting to figure it out. We just have to stay committed and continue to be elite on both ends of the floor, and it starts with our defense. BA?
They've really got something, Allie. Thanks. The Lakers lead by 8. MP outside. Pass to Hayes. From deep, here's Doncic. Nails it from 3. Doncic has got 8 points.
Oh, it's just raining threes for them early.
Williamson against Hachimura. Back to Williamson. There's 39 seconds left in the first quarter here. No good. 3 for 6 shooting in this game. Hachimura left side. James outside. That three's off the mark. And it's Willie Green calling the timeout here. He wants to review the game plan.
It looks now like he's in a lot of pain. They call timeout, and the trainer's going to have a chance to check him out.
And the Lakers with some changes. Finney-Smith checked in for Hayes. Connect comes in for LeBron. And Reeves is subbed in for Luka Doncic. For 3, McCollum. Pure from 3-point range. McCollum's gotten his second bucket.
It's so hard defensively to stay after McCollum. He can be elusive, and then he can score from anywhere.
Inside. Here's MP. Yes, it's good.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for Los Angeles. Between his... And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. What do you guys think about Los Angeles here in this one?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. Well, Brent, after ups and downs, it seemed like New Orleans is really trending in the right direction.
Now, their path has not always been easy. It's a bit indicative of the city itself. It's a resilient place with resilient people that take a lot of pride in the comeback. So this team has had personnel changes, coaching changes, injuries, but the Pelicans have certainly become a team in the past couple seasons where the future is much brighter than its past.
And for the Lakers, we've got Austin Reeves. Connect is out there with Rui Hachimura. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith, and it's MP in at the shooting guard position. MP outside. With the 10-footer. Rebounded by New Orleans. And this matchup with Los Angeles, their first meeting of the season.
Winning the season series last year in a battle of middle-of-the-pack teams.
Alvarado off target from outside. And so MP will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They've led by as many as 11. Tough loss coming against San Antonio in their last game.
On the road, they got owned defensively. They just couldn't match the activity level of their opponent.
Well, let's hope there isn't any carryover from that letdown in this one.
Fires the 3, knocks it down from distance.
This is what Murphy does. He gets the ball and instantly gets up shots.
Reeves, the pass to MP. Here's Finney-Smith. Pass to Reeves. 6 on the shot clock. Three-pointer. Not going to go that time. Pelicans trail by 7. Here's Alvarado. Deflected. On the wing, Jones. And here's Alvarado. Back to Jones. Let's go with a 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Hachimura's got 4 rebounds now. And here's Connect outside. Counted from distance. Connect's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. For New Orleans, they've gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, guys, it was all high fives and handshakes in the Lakers draft room when they selected Dalton Connect with the 17th pick. His ability to work off the ball and space the floor is seen as an ideal fit alongside the Lakers stars, and Coach J.J. Redick is more than familiar on how to capitalize Connect's skill set. The Lakers were shocked that Connect fell to them at 17, but guys, they are more than excited.
No question. All right, Shams, thank you. McCollum, he's checked in for New Orleans. James is checked in for Los Angeles. Luka Doncic comes in for Reeves. Outside Olynyk. Pass to Murray. Back to Olynyk. For 3, McCollum. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Los Angeles leading by 10. Let's get an update on Zion Williamson. What do you have, Allie?
Thanks. I got some news from New Orleans head athletic trainer. He said they're concerned this is a serious injury and it's going to keep him out of the rotation. This being November, they have some time to work through their options. We'll see which way they go.
All right, Allie, thank you. Sadly, that's not the news fans were hoping for, guys.
Definitely not. Seems like he's got a long, tough road ahead of him.
Yeah, and this makes it particularly rough for this team. Other teammates now are going to have to step up, and it seems like it's going to be an extended period of time, so not easy to do.
Pass to McCollum. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. McCollum's got 7 points.
Above everything else, McCollum is a scorer first. Even when there's contact, he'll find a way to finish.
And New Orleans making a change here. Williamson's checked in. A group of teams that love to run. The NBA leaders in fast break scoring. The Pelicans 4th.
And make no mistake, this team loves to get out and run. Whenever they see space to leak out and score fast, they go strong.
Here's MP. McCollum pulls it in.
It seemed like he changed his mind during the layup, tried to pull off another shot, and choked.
Outside Jones. Pass to Williamson. The 3 is up. That won't go either for McCollum.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Vanderbilt, the pass to MP.
Yeah, free throws are so key in this league. It's good on MP figuring out how to get to the line.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. And he makes a first. And the Lakers making a change here. Hayes is checked in. And both free throws good for MP.
I mean, how much promise do you see in MP? This young player has so many physical tools that are already there. Now he just has to keep improving.
Shot's good by McCollum.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
To the inside. Here's MP. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Well, the interior defense holding nothing back, but MP goes right at him.
And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night. Free throw good. MP.
Taking 2 shots.
off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
For 3, McCollum. That one's in. Coming off a nice dish from Williamson. McCollum's got 8 points in the quarter. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Pass to MP. Shoots it from the high post. It's hauled in by Zion Williamson. Williamson's got 5 rebounds in the game. Gets it off. Oh, did he? He did.
That's
he
gonna
got
count.
it to fall.
Put it on the board. So nice. Monster buzzer beater. Helps carve into that deficit. It's anyone's game now.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's Los Angeles up by 2. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
And guys, I want to talk for a sec about the talent level in this league. In fact, I'd say it's never been better.
You sure about that?
And taking a look back now at the first half of play, the Lakers find themselves in a tight one.
Their bench has been strong, guys.
And that's a wrap on.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. One of the stories. Score in isolation.
That's true, B.A. And in a 7-game series, defenses disrupt your set offense. If your stars can go mano-a-mano and create something out of nothing, that's often the best you can get.
The Lakers making a switch here. Finney-Smith checked in for Hayes. Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt. Connects checked in for James. And MP subbed in for Doncic. And for the Lakers, they've got Dorian Finney-Smith. MP is out there with Austin Reeves. Then it's Rui Hachimura, and it's Connect in at the 3.
And they're +5 on the board.
7 points in the game.
Really hard to intimidate MP. He's going to take on the defense inside.
Pass to Olynyk. Launches a 3. Hits a 3-pointer. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Lakers ahead, up by 16. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Murray and McCollum make up the talented backcourt. Kelly Olynyk is out there with Herb Jones. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. From 17, it's hauled in by New Orleans. Now here's Murray. Rejected by James.
What a denial. LeBron attacking that shot with pinpoint accuracy.
Outside Vanderbilt. Pass to MP. Shot from 16. And that one's long. Pelicans trail by 16. McCollum with it. Picked up by James. McCollum outside. Fires it. And he goes in for the dunk.
We just don't want to give away points by giving away passing lanes. McCollum right there waiting for one, then threads the needle.
James passes to MP. To the wing on the left. A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. Misses from short range. Here's Murray. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Jones has got 3 assists now in this one. Vincent passes to Hachimura. It's James on the wing. Over Jones. The shot by James, no good.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
James passes to MP. James outside. Vanderbilt, a screen on Jones. Inside. MP getting it done inside.
Yeah, MP capitalizing on being so close to the hoop.
And we've got a timeout called by Willie Green. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. And some changes here for the Lakers. Hayes is checked in.
Substitution on the court.
Pelicans trail by 17. Alvarado right side. Pass to Boston. Beyond the arc. That shot off. And so MP will bring it up for Los Angeles. Their biggest lead of the game was 21.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Lakers.
Check out their assist numbers.
They didn't get stuck in isolation. They got the ball to the guys who had the best matchups.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Luka Doncic.
Just a force on the glass. Did a fantastic job crashing the boards and coming up with seemingly every rebound. Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, BA. They deserve the win.
MP, that one's good. And the Lakers lead by 19.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
So we see the Lakers taking the W here. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and our entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson signing off. So long, everybody.